here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Now, I think now I fixed the problem with the audio. Please let me know if you can hear me in the live stream. Okay. Okay, so let's start. Now we have Bitcoin. Well, the projection yesterday, remember, the technical analysis was, well, from this bounce, you will see auto leg down. Now the trade is done. Perfect, right? So why you are asking me why? Well, it's because 1 hour chart. Remember here, we have this signal here, hiding better divergence here. So continuation of the trend, and now Bitcoin is testing the low here. Now, you're asking me here, Bitcoin is going to zero like this? Maybe yes, you're right, but I think you can try again. Okay, perfect. So from here, this point is the lowest point. Any close here, well, actually right now this low, any close below $20,000, 400, around 200, around there, 20,000. You can expect finally Bitcoin is gonna start trending to the downside again. As I said before, 1 day chart is like this. So 1 day chart is this, continuation to the downside, and that's it. Okay, Bitcoin is still trending to the downside, and also 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart here. The last hope for bulls is we have maybe it's not a bullish divergence here. No, potentially it's gonna be a bullish divergence here if we see a new low here. The problem with this is the ADX is still positive here. I was expecting, honestly, I opened a very a long position around here right now. Why? Because I was expecting this in this close. Actually, we will see the ADX negative here. Maybe Bitcoin right now at $21,000. I was just playing these small bounce here, but actually I canceled my trade a few minutes ago because when I saw this rejection, okay. You can see here my stop, my entry here, my stop is actually hit. Let me show you here in 1 hour chart. I was looking for this setup right now here. Here, when I saw this bounce, here exactly $20,360. I opened my long, and I was in profit for a few minutes. Well, actually just a couple hours, and after that I gotta stop it here. Now, what I'm going to do right now? Nothing, just waiting, because remember my short is at 30K. Yeah, I am here. Now with this close, I can tell you right now here we have the MA55 is losing again in 4 hour chart. So you see a small bounce here, because maybe it's potentially possible. Yes, you see other bounce here around $21,000, $20,500, around there. I will say that is short. And the reason why I am looking for new lows for Bitcoin, actually $20,000 is gonna break maybe in the next 8 hours, around there I will say, is because, well, let's watch this SP500. SP500 is doing something very interesting right now. Look at this, breaking the previous low here, continuation to the downside, and this is very, very bad. So in 1 day chart, let me show you here what is happening right now here. Well, to the downside again, yes, and this is just continuation. So remember, my target for SP500 is around this area, 3,500, 400. So from this point, I need to set is around 10%. So if SP500 is gonna crash, breaks, drop 10%, well, welcome $17,000, 18, something like that. Who knows? But in general, 10% crash for the SP500 is around 15-20% crash for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is around 3 times more volatile than the SP500, even more actually. So you can expect here from other 20% around there is gonna be around 14K maybe. That is gonna be the area, technically speaking, I will start looking for. As I said before, I know many people, they are looking for 20K like the potential bottom, because they made 200. I respect, yes, honestly I respect. Yeah, if you are thinking this is the bottom here, perfect, totally valid. But in my case, well, this is like this. Okay, And the biggest difference is because, as I said before many times, I am following a system, and my system is telling me no, Bitcoin is very bad right now, and we are gonna see continuation. If we need to see a new low here, and you will see potential bullish divergence forming here in 1-day chart, but we need to see new lows. Okay, so that is the thing. That is the thing. And potential. Let me tell you something, my friend. If you are thinking Bitcoin is going to 3K, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, but no, maybe that is the problem. When you see now, I can see people that are extremely bearish here. Yes, I understand why, but why you didn't, why you were thinking here Bitcoin is to 100K, right? So that's why it's not smart to be like very bearish right now. Actually, let me tell you something. Now, people, I was watching the news. Usually, I don't watch news. Just I wanted to listen what I want to hear what people are saying, especially in the media, because people they like to follow these kind of things. And now people are expecting recession, right? And let me tell you something. Now all the markets are crashing because they are expecting a recession, right? So when finally the government said, or we have the confirmation the recession is here, well, potentially you will see the capitulation there, and after that the markets will start pumping again. The reason is very simple, because all of this here, all this crash here is just a speculation and sentiment of all the people, right? So of course this is my 2 cents, right? My 2 cents right now here. So I am looking for shorts, yes. I am in short at 30K, yes. I am looking for maybe 17 and $19,000, yes. Still looking for that. Maybe a potential bounce there, maybe yes. But honestly, I'm expecting an extension to 14K. From 14K, I don't care the price. I don't care the price for 14K here. Well, that is the area I was looking for a long time. So you know what I'm going to do here. Okay, so that's why you are gonna play this short. Well, yeah, fair enough. But as I said before, it's not a good timing to be extremely bearish, especially because even we see this drop for SP500. Let me show you something. People are looking for always 4-hour chart, right? Because they want to make quick money. No. If we watch the monthly chart here, well, this is just a normal correction to the MA55 here. Yes. And after that, the trend is your friend. And the trend is to where? Tell me the trend. The trend is like this. Okay. So I know the recession, the wars, aliens, predator, whatever you want to say, yes, but this is to your trend, and the trend is to the upside. So we can see more pain here, yes. Retailers will do it as usual, same as before. It's not the first time, but as long the trend is respected, I am not bearish. I am following just my system, and here is SP500 is about to test the MA55. Very good, because in January I said this is gonna be the area I'm gonna start looking for potential longs. Maybe yes, you can say okay, maybe 3,000 lower. Yes, maybe yes. We can see something like this, like 2020. Yes, but let me tell you something. Even with this, it is a buy, at least in this time frame. Okay, so that's why for me I am looking for longs in long-term position. I am looking for. Let me explain more. I am for long-term positions. Okay, right now. I am not fully bearish like many people know. And the reason is simple, is because what I said to you, when I see USDT dominance around 9-10, do you remember what I said maybe a couple months ago? Well, I'm gonna start looking for longs in the long term for Bitcoin, especially for Bitcoin. Why? Because this is the technically speaking, the Fibonacci level. I am looking for this area. And also look at this, we have here order leg up, maybe yes, 14K around there, maybe 16, I don't know, who cares. The point here is when I see USD dominance around here, well, we have this potential bearish divergence here, and the most important thing here, we have the weekly chart bearish divergence forming here from this point and this point, and also the biggest one is from this point and this point. So that's why I am looking for potential long-term positions in long. Okay, so is today? I don't think so. Today maybe we will see more pain maybe this month, but honestly I am expecting July I'm expecting maybe we will see maybe we'll see the bottom of Bitcoin finally, and we will see consolidation, and after that, long-term bounce. So I know maybe you were expecting, Bitcoin is going to zero. Yes, but as I said before, one thing is a trader in short term, yes, short. As investor in the long term, all this area, I am looking for this, okay? So I think maybe it sounds clear. I know maybe you are in panic. Oh, no, Bitcoin is going to 0 to 3K. Now it's very funny because I can see on Twitter right now, even in my group, some people, they are sharing this kind of in tweets, right? Like people, they are saying now 3K, 1K, Bitcoin is going to, and actually they believe it. That is the biggest hint for me. Like we are gonna see the bottom very soon. So I am looking for the potential bottom right now. Okay, I am not bearish right now. I am not bearish. I am in the long term, of course, in the long term. Okay, so now let's talk about the price action here. As I said before, we have the moving average 200 here. Well, we have one day close below here. This close here around here in this rejection $22,600. Any close, I will say 4-hour chart closing below 20,300, you will see continuation. And from here, my friend, this is the capitulation event I am looking for. If you are thinking this is capitulation, no, this is not capitulation. The capitulation is about to start, and usually is the last move before the bottom. Okay, so I am not planning to catch the last price, right? You know, like I bought at 14K.3 with 25 cents. No. I'm gonna, if I see the price around 17, 18K, I'm gonna start thinking, okay, maybe this is a good timing for start looking for long-term positions. And now, one of the bullish things here is I can see right now here. I know you are bearish right now, right? I know you cannot believe it because your emotions, right? No. Let me show you this. If Bitcoin crash here, yes, we will see potentially invalidations here, yes, but we are gonna see a very strong bounce. Why? Because Bitcoin is gonna hit around this area, biggest area of demand in the for all the chart. Yes, so that is the thing I'm gonna start looking for right now. Let me show you here. From this point, Bitcoin testing this area. Of course, that is my expectation. And from here, I'm gonna play the big bounce. We are gonna see maybe the next one month or 2 months. I'm gonna start looking for here this. And this moment, this area around 30K, I don't know when, I don't know exactly when. I am not telling you, I am just sharing my trading, my plan in the long term, okay? And here, my friend, is when I'm gonna start thinking maybe this is a potential reversal in the monthly, okay? So right now, today, I am looking for shorts, but just I wanted to explain what I'm doing right now in the long term, okay? So you are thinking Bitcoin is going to zero, maybe you're right, but well, now it's happening the same thing. When Bitcoin was at $69,000, $1 million, right, was the target. Now Bitcoin is at 20. Now is $3,000 or 1K. Wow, impressive. Very good technical analysis. Amazing, right? No, I'm sorry, but no. So now I can see some signs in USD dominance. I am telling you right now in advance, okay? With this bounce right now here, honestly, I was expecting maybe this bounce, we will see this bounce maybe next week, not now, but well, I am following my trading plan. Let me repeat again. 9-10, very tight variance in macro time frames. Maybe July, we are gonna see, maybe this month, maybe July, we are gonna see the bottom of the market. And the most interesting thing here is people will not believe it. People will say, no. You see, now 7K, 6K, 5K, 0, right? Well, that is retailer mentality, okay? So now, well, that is the thing actually for Bitcoin. I am looking for long term. In the long term, I am looking for positions. And also in the short term, of course, shorts, mid term, maybe shorts. Now, let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum is doing this, right? If we see capitulation event, well, you can expect, maybe next week, this week, we will see this leg down. Any close below $1,000 for Ethereum, Actually, it was 1,100. Actually, it's around there. You will see this leg down, perfect for capitulation. 400, 500, and maybe from there we will see a massive bounce. Now, let me show you. Let me show you the total two. Total two here, yes, is about to test the mid 200. Of course, it's not perfect, yes. And the area I'm gonna start looking for this capitulation event is the first area is around 350, and of course, in the worst scenario, like I'm talking about a real sell-off around maybe 200. The lows in 2020 around 200, 150. So it's possible, yes, but I need to see Bitcoin breaking 20k first. It's gonna happen for sure. I am pretty sure that is gonna happen. So especially because people are looking for this area for the bottom, right? I was sharing some tweets on yesterday. Someone asked me like, "Hey, I don't know anything about technical analysis. Do you know something like maybe I can use in my normal life if I am investing in crypto or any markets? Like maybe I need to be careful." Yes, it's very simple. You don't have to be expert, professional trader. But the biggest hint I can tell you right now is very simple. When suddenly you see the taxi driver, your mom, your cousins, your family, even people they have no idea about technology, they are asking you, "Hey, do you know how to buy Bitcoin?" Well, that is your signal. That is the moment when you need to think, "Oh, okay." Why? Because usually that kind of people, like people they have no idea what is Bitcoin, what is the market, what is trading, yeah. Usually that kind of people they are the last people to join to the party. So remember, I know sounds well. Is this very simple? Here, consolidation phases here, smart money, green candles like this, to the moon, dumb money. Okay, so when you see right now here, for example, at 69, people were calling for 100k, 200k, whatever. Well, here you hear people talking about this, and also you can do this experiment. I did it in 2021, and many people who are in my group, they know this. I joined to many groups, Discord groups, Solana. Solana actually is the only one. It's because it's not official, but Cardano, Luna, all of them. When I share my technical analysis about that coin. For example, when I said Cardano is gonna it's gonna crash to 0.40, 0.20, they ban me, they block me. When you see that kind of things, well, now you know something is about to happen. Okay, so you don't have to be expert. You need to understand a little bit more about psychology of money, and you will get it in the long term. So now let's continue. Let's talk about more about the technical facts about Bitcoin right now here, because we have something different. We have the new close right now here in 3-day chart. Let me see here. Is we have here sorry, it's 2-day chart. We have the new close right now here. No, sorry, it's tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. It's very simple. This, let me show you here. We have the DDX negative here, but we have a bullish divergence forming right now here. And also, let me show you here. If today, this is very simple. If today you see $20,000 breaking today, well, today chart is gonna close as continuation, and there is nothing to stop the price to keep crashing to first step 17k, and the next one is 14k, and that is gonna be your capitulation. So it's just about time. I am very confident. Of course, maybe it's a bad word to say right now, but I am expecting this break. I can be wrong, maybe yes, but based on price action on this, yes, I am expecting this break. Now, let's continue. Let me show you the last chart of for Bitcoin in the new chart, because well, it's actually now makes sense to talk about this. I was explaining this technical analysis a few times here, but let me show you here with this indicator, very simple indicator. Well, logarithmic regression here. Let me tell you something. This is the time to be not to be bearish. This is the worst time to be bearish right now. Yeah. Why? Because if you follow this simple indicator, well, we are very close to the target we were looking for many months, right? So that's why I am telling you right now here, my friend, when you see the price crashing, you must be happy. Yeah, at least for this. Why? Because you see this indicator every time when the market is testing the blue cloud here, this area is when you will see the lows potentially. Yes. So I am looking for, of course I can be wrong, right? It's from $16,000 to $11,000. All this area, I'm gonna start looking for potential bottom for Bitcoin. The lowest scenario is around 10K. I don't care. Yeah. The only thing I will let you know is all this area. Maybe you say, oh, it's too big. Well, maybe just all this blue area around here, 15K to 14K around there. I'm gonna start looking for the bottom of this market. At least a big bounce from there. Okay, so I think this is this chart is. I hope this chart is clear for you. Yeah, because there is one chart. Actually, let me see if I can find this chart. Okay, because there is a manipulated chart. Honestly, I don't like for Bitcoin, especially for someone created this. Let me see. I think it's this one because I was watching this one and some YouTubers they were talking about this. Like, oh, you see, this is the chart. This is the chart. Something like that. Yes, it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Is this one? Let me show you here. I think is this one. Yeah, here. I was watching some videos yesterday, and some actually many traders they are using this one, as oh you see, Bitcoin always is testing this area, and from here is the bottom and to the moon. But look at this. That's why this I don't know how they are calculating this for me. This is a very nasty indicator. That's why I was looking for other more realistic indicator. Because I back tested actually this one. I back tested this one with other assets, not just Bitcoin. So for me, this is more realistic. Why? Because when I saw I did the back testing with SP500 and others. Actually, for me was much better. I am not saying this one is better. I think for my needs, is much better. Okay, let me be more clear. For my needs is more clear, and makes more sense for me this indicator than the special one for Bitcoin, right? Because actually if we follow that indicator, Bitcoin is doing something that no one is expecting. And actually now look at this, just $500 and Bitcoin is about to break the previous high in 2017 right here. Let me tell you something. That is, I want to repeat this. I know maybe we will see this. Remember I said before, okay, my target from 69K to the mid-55 here, done, perfect. Okay, one of the best technical analysis I need to say in my career as a trader, because I projected this technical analysis in October 2021. Now I was doing my homework, and I will tell you right now what is my expectation for the next 6 months. I mean November 2022. That's why I think this live stream I think maybe it's gonna be interesting for you. And I'm gonna use this regression channel to do it, and I'm gonna just add my indicators here. One of my indicators is the trending system, my trending system here, the trend system. I'm gonna use just this one, and let me show you here. We are in weekly chart here, and well, you see we are gonna do a very simple technical analysis and what is gonna be my expectation. Okay, technically speaking, Bitcoin, if it's gonna break 20K, well, we know we have this structure here, right? This structure here, you heard from someone in other videos or YouTubers, this was a bear market. Well, unfollow, please. Sorry, now you can do whatever you want, but at least my case, unfollow. Why? Because they don't know what they don't know. They cannot recognize a sideways market. Here was a big range between 14K, 17K to 4K. This is a sideways market, so you can say this was a huge sideways market, especially from 14K and this area, 2019, 2020. It's accumulation according to the WB. So technically speaking, is this is gonna break, bounce here, and retest. Okay, retest here, and the bullish scenario here is from this area we are gonna see a bounce. Okay, the question here is if this bounce is gonna be continuation to the moon or rejection to the downside. Okay, now one move. The move I am looking for right now, the extension, of course, the original move from 2021, I was looking from 69 to mid 20s. Remember? Okay, done. Perfect. Target hit. Congratulations. Nice. Okay. Now, extensions 14K around this blue box around here. Where is the area of confluence? Just using simple price action, no fancy indicators here. Yes. And from here, my friend, we are gonna see maybe in a couple of months a bounce here, and here is the key. If I follow my system strictly, this crash is gonna change the structure of the market. Why? Because this test we are gonna see a bounce here, and here this bounce, of course, we are gonna play, and people will say, oh, you see, Bitcoin, the bottom was a 14K, right? Something like that. And from here you will see people super bullish, super wow, blah 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 blah, and to the moon 100K. I will tell you what I'm expecting. If we see 14K tested right now, it's gonna be very bad, very bad. As a trader, I don't wanna see 14K tested. I would like to see Bitcoin holding 20K and just between 20K and $25,000 range for maybe 6 months, all the rest of the year. And the reason is very simple, because if we see this test to 14K, Bitcoin in the monthly, for first time in the history, is gonna close below the ME 55. Yeah, it's gonna close below the ME 55. Maybe you cannot imagine this, but if we see this candle like this testing the 14K, my friend, get ready, because this is gonna be a reversal pattern in monthly. So what I'm telling you, well, the crash here to the moon, right? And here in some point this year you will see 30K tested again, 28, 30K, 35, whatever. And from here, when people will start calling around to the moon, 100K, 200K, $1 million, I will be here waiting for you with my shorts. Why? Because it's like this. Okay, so that is my projection. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you will say, this guy is crazy again. Well, let's see. Okay, so in short term or mid term, I will say very good if we see 14K, because we will have opportunity to buy very cheap, right? In the long term, very bad, extremely bad. And this is the monthly, right? If we see the 14K tested right now, and the most important thing here is the close. If we any close like this, yeah, Bitcoin in the monthly, for me is a reversal. Of course, the next bounce is gonna say it, but the most important here is if we see this close, well, the next close, and is something like I don't see on YouTube, people, they don't talk about this, you know, they are more focusing in 4-hour chart, yeah, is this. If we see this test, yeah, Bitcoin is gonna print the first reversal candle in 6 months for first time in the history. So what is this telling me? It's very simple. If Bitcoin comes here, it's gonna break the 20K, 14K around there. We will see a bounce here, and potential in the long term, we are gonna see the bear market in monthly, and you will see other tests to 4K and 3K. And now you will say, now makes sense why people they are saying 3K. No, they are not saying this because they can see this kind of things. No, it's because just they are bearish. That's it. Okay. Remember, right now people will call 1K, $1 again, Bitcoin, whatever. Just the only thing I'm telling you right now, based on the facts, I don't want to see Bitcoin breaking 20k. Or if we see this 14k tested today or tomorrow, I wanna see Bitcoin closing above the ME55 in monthly. Yes, above. Let me tell you the price. About 24k by the end of this month. Much better if I can see 30k. It looks like it's most impossible or very difficult right now. But any close below 25k, or I'll say around the ME55, well, looks like no more $100,000 for a while. Okay, so of course this is using just price action, technical analysis. Yes, I can be wrong. Yes, of course, but you know me, right? I don't follow the news. I don't follow these kind of things, and for me, the charts are the facts. I am telling you my 2 cents, how I see the markets in the long term. Okay, so my trading plan, simple. Here, very happy. Test in this area, perfect. Bounce here, and here, my friend, is gonna be like this. Okay, if of course we have this pattern. That's why it's very important. This month so far for me is gonna be the most important month, the close actually, the last, I mean for the last 10 years for Bitcoin. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna see fireworks to big bounces, yes, but as I said, this is the biggest, one of the biggest things I can see right now in the markets. And let me show you the last thing here. If we see the weekly chart here, the weekly, let me show you something very concerning. And actually the monthly is actually, I was starting the, every day I'm watching the charts, you know. I really love this. $600, $500, I will say it. Yeah, Ethereum. Many altcoins will crash, maybe other 30%, 40% if Bitcoin breaks 20k. So let me show you here. The monthly is the most concerning right now. Bitcoin, let me tell you something in advance, okay? Because you know me, right? I like to talk about in the 2-3 months, right? Usually people, they don't believe in this kind of things, or they don't think in these kind of things, because usually people, average people, they think just what they are going to do next week, or maybe even they don't know what they are going to do tomorrow. As a trader, especially you are a swing trader or you want to become a swing trader, you must think in the long term, okay? And I need to tell you right now, Bitcoin is doing something for first time in the history we never seen before, okay? And what is this? Well, get ready for this. Historically speaking, every time when Bitcoin tested between 45 and 50 was what? The best area to buy Bitcoin in the long term. Tell me the level right now of the RSI. Oh, wow. What is this? What is this, my friend? What is this? Bitcoin is losing the most important, one of the most important levels, areas here, historically speaking. Yeah? And you know what is going to happen here? Well, let me show you. I know you don't know this because this is something like people don't say on YouTube. I did it just a couple times, but one of the reasons why 70 and 30 are key levels, yeah, for the creator of this, is because they have a very strong relationship with Fibonacci levels. 0.50 is a Fibonacci levels, and 70 is the round number of 0.618, and 30 is 3.82. So if we draw 100 from this point to 0, a Fibonacci level here, you will find something very interesting. Bitcoin always has been around between 0.50 level and 0.45, around there, here. So every time when Bitcoin is testing this area, the 1-to-1 from this point and 1-to-1 almost here, and also is breaking the 0.78, around 78 level, around here, 80, you can see major reversals in macro time frames. But usually when you see the 0.50 level and 0.45 here, well, you will see potentially the bottom, right? Very easy to understand. Now, if Bitcoin breaks here, well, the next area to need to start looking for is the 0.39, 0.40. Now, usually when you see these kind of things, well, is the bear market. Is the bear market? Why? Because the rule is very simple. It's very simple. As long as the asset is below 50, we are not in a bull market. We are in a bear market. So this is the first warning, my friend. I need to tell you right now, yeah, in advance, because it's happening right now. In 1 week, it's gonna close this. Bitcoin is breaking the previous low of 2028, 18, and 2014 and 2015. So, as a trader, because I know other traders with some experience in the markets, they can see this, and you know what is they are gonna say? Well, Bitcoin is doing something new. Remember, 1 month ago I said to you, Bitcoin is doing something new. Okay. Okay. Now you can see it. Okay. So you will see if Bitcoin breaks 20k and is 14, you will listen maybe in the news. You will hear. You will see in the news. It's because the war, the inflation, recession. You can find any excuse. Yeah, any excuse. But well, my job as a trader is anticipating the move. And here you have with facts, potentially we are gonna see this is one of the biggest signs we are gonna do. Bitcoin is gonna do something no one is expecting. Now, let me show you something else. The 5-day chart here, yeah, Bitcoin, historically speaking, yeah, you can say, okay, every time when it's testing the around 25 level in 5-day chart here, you can say this is the bottom, maybe yes. Now, watch the level here. This week, in the next close, is gonna test this level. If we see the breaking this level around 25, you will see this breaking, this level breaking. Well, new things Bitcoin is doing right now, okay? And the last chart I want to show you with other indicators is very, I am not using fancy indicators, I am trying to do it more like easy. Is the ADX DI. Let me show you here. I think last time I posted this one, this indicator in the monthly ADX DI here. I think it's this one. Let me see, 1 moment. I think it's this one, yes. Yeah, good. Okay. In weekly chart, well, you know I am using ADX for my main system, right? The purple line here is positive here, but something very concerning happened right now. The DI here, the red line here, is expanding. It's expanding here, breaking the previous high here on 30k. So you can expect, well, new lows for Bitcoin. And the most important thing here is the monthly. This is very bad, my friends, because it's the first thing let me repeat this. It's the last time when we saw these kind of things. It was in 2014, 15. So just get ready. Okay, get ready for maybe potential. Especially you are new in the markets, and you think you are thinking Bitcoin is gonna hit 100k. Believe me, I am still thinking it's possible, yes, but I don't want to see the macro structure broken. If we see this macro structure broken, game over. Game over, and Bitcoin is gonna enter in a bear market for months, a multi-year bear market. Makes sense, actually, makes sense. Why? Because in 2017, I remember we had maybe less than 1,000 altcoins around there, and now we have more than 20,000, and many of them are scam. Maybe makes sense for me. But as I said to you before, I am looking for this is something we never seen. I mean, all my experience here in the markets, even this when I saw this actually in 2014, 15, when I saw this, it was a very good timing. I started trading around this area, Bitcoin around this area, and as you can see here, the market is doing something very interesting, right? So let me show you the last indicator here, and maybe you don't know this indicator, but it's very important, especially because, well, it's very good actually. I like to use it. Some years ago I was using this indicator or this system for trading. It's Elder impulse system is this one. But let me show you here. I think maybe is this, let me show you here. I think it's this one. Yes, no, it's not this one. Sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't prepare this one because actually I was not expecting to show you this, but I think it's very important. You maybe it's gonna be relevant for you if I show you this, because there is something is happening right now. Okay, let me show you one moment. It's not very common, this one. Yeah, impulse. Yeah, it's this one. No, no. Impulse system. Let's see here. Why they like to put everything in oscillators? No. Yeah, okay. Let me check this one. Ah, yeah, it's this one. Yes, perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna change here the charts here. I'm gonna change the settings here, and I'm gonna use the long term, the long term. Okay, and I'm gonna change this one to 55 and 20. Perfect, totally fine. Now I'm gonna change here to monthly because I wanna see the long term technical analysis for this asset. Yeah, how is the momentum here? Let me show you here. Elder System is not very popular, but I really like the author. I read all his books, and I respect this trader. Actually, it's very good, and he created this system. It's not mine, okay? So you can search about this system. It's not mine, of course. Let me tell you something. It's not mine. It's not mine. I didn't create this. You can search this on internet. There are. It's not, as I said before, it's not very popular, but it's powerful actually. So let me show you here. We have in this system, we can read. It's like the moving average here is a trend following system as well. And here the purple one, here is the momentum, the momentum. And this is doing something like I was not expecting to see right now. You see the monthly here, Bitcoin in 2021, here $65,000 and $69,000 here. And after that, losing here and rejected here from $48,000 and continuation. And the concerning thing here is in free fall here and it's testing the lows here. Testing the lows here in monthly, okay? So, what is it telling me here? It's very simple. The momentum for bulls gone. Exactly where? In March 2022, around $48,000. Now, if we use this in weekly chart here, in weekly chart, very simple system. It's a trend following system. It's very simple. If we apply similar rules as my technical analysis, of course, here every time when you see the purple line here above the zero line here, that means the momentum is good, and also is about the slope is positive. The blue line and the yellow line is you see the momentum here. Well, you can expect a very strong trend. When the purple line is breaking the blue moving average here, is a big warning. Of course, when you see the breaking down the yellow one, well, you have your first warning. That is not telling you the market is gonna crash. Usually you will see the crash here and the bounce, and here, my friend, here is the short. So pay attention what happened here. Breaking the zero line, testing this area of confluence here, $65,000, 69 new high, better divergence here, better divergence here, and here is to the moon, right? You see? So continuation, and let me show you what happened right now. The problem here is this. The momentum here, 69, 48, and now full crash. And let me show you here. With this indicator, you can see the power of the bulls according to all the time. And look at this. New lows. I honestly, when I saw this, for me was super scary. Why? Because look at this. There is nothing like before. You see? That is the problem. That is the problem. What is this telling me? Well, Bitcoin is, as I said before, is doing something like no one is expecting, and Bitcoin is in real danger to reverse a trend in monthly chart. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so get ready. As I said before, in my case, I am happy because I can short, I can long or long any time frames, I don't care. But I know many people, they are holding Bitcoin, and they are holding cryptocurrencies because they want to see, well, I don't know, they believe in the technology, maybe yes, I don't know. Okay guys, so that's it. My technicals for Bitcoin. Let me recap for here on 4-hour chart. I am not trading altcoins, sorry. If you want me to check on altcoins, please let me know in the comments. So in the short term, in the very short term, I am expecting a bounce, potentially a small bounce here around $21,000 around this area, and from here to the moon. No, is continuation to the downside. Why? Because when the chart on higher time frames, as long as the ADX is positive here, I am expecting continuation to the downside. Okay, simple. Now targets, same as yesterday. I am looking for the macro time frames here to play. Is the first level I am looking for short term support is around $17,000, $18,000 around here. This area, a small area of confluence here, and the next one is around 14K. And in the worst scenario, like the real capitulation is happening, because people are entering panic, I wouldn't be surprised if we see around 10K. Is the lowest point I can see here. Okay, is the lowest point. Okay, as a trader, happy. As an investor, very happy. In the short term, mid term, in the long term, if this happens, I will be extremely careful in the long term. Okay, but believe me, as investor, I prefer to buy at 20K to see Bitcoin is holding here between 20 and 25 for maybe 6 months, because the structure, the uptrend is not gonna break. If Bitcoin holds this area for maybe until November, I will say, I can tell you right now, if you see something like this, right, in the next 4 or 5 months, that is a bullish thing. We will see 100K maybe in some point. If Bitcoin breaks this level, get ready, because maybe 100K is not gonna be something realistic for a long time. Okay. Okay, my friends, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. And one thing, in just I think 1 week or 2 is gonna be the first anniversary of this channel. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you very much, because I don't know, maybe for many people, say 500 subscribers is just a little bit, but for me it's a big, a huge target, honestly. Why? Because as I said before, my technical analysis is not something like people will just, they want to listen $1 million, right? You know, you got it, right? So it's not my style. Yeah, let's talk about Solana. Solana is, it's simple actually. Solana, I am looking for Solana. Yeah, let me tell you something. I am looking to buy Solana. Of course, I am a financial advisor here, but let me show you here in 1-day chart. In 1-day chart here, Solana. Let me see here. Bad. This is like this. Okay. MA55 tested. Any close below 25, you will see maybe around 20, and 20 is the lowest point I want to see Solana. Okay, let me be clear. This point is the last hope for Solana. Okay, if any close below 24, 20, around there, especially you see weekly chart closing below there, you can expect a massive sell-off for Solana all the way down to, well, I will say first target is $10, and the next one and the worst is like a million token, right? Like $4. So if you are bullish, because believe me, I am bullish. I like Solana. Yeah, I am. That's why I'm looking to buy Solana, because I like the project, honestly. But as I said before, not because I like the project, that means I need to get married with the project and just being red for maybe 1 year or 2. No. So this is simple. Here is the 25, right? The lowest point of the volume profile. Yeah. Any close below here, let me repeat, weekly chart better, you will see full leg down. In the long term, of course, the first level is going to be 12, and the second level is going to be around $5. Okay, so that's why I am bullish on here. I want to be bullish, honestly, but one thing is my feelings, other thing are the facts. And let me tell you something. In weekly chart, based on the price action, based on this, we have potentially a bullish divergence forming. Yes, from this point and this point, yes, from this point and this point, potentially yes. The only thing I want to see is here Solana holding this area for maybe at least 2 months. That means all this month and maybe July, and after that we can say, well, potentially bullish divergence. That means Bitcoin stopped crashing. So this could be like this, but not yet, not today. So today, forget it. Well, at least me. Okay. That's it. Yeah, just one chart. Someone asked me about this chart yesterday. Just I couldn't do it because, well, someone asked me what about Doge, because this person, of course, I don't want to say. I will not say the name and anything like that. Of course, don't worry. This person, my friend, he bought here because Elon Musk to the moon, right? Well, now he's holding here, and now he's in loss around 79%. Well, okay, what to do right now here? Well, if you didn't sell here, why you are gonna sell here? Just the thing you are gonna do is just gonna become long-term or multi-year holder of this asset. So it's very simple, my friend. Any close this week, maybe, or this month, even worse, 0.05, you will see sell off all the way down to 0.01. So that's why I think, I'm sorry for saying this, but you need to learn something very interesting about the markets. If you don't have a risk management or you don't have a trading plan, well, now you know what could happen, right? TNX. Okay, let me check. What is this? This is a stock, I think. Yeah, right. I think so. 3 months chart. 3 months chart. You are talking about all 2023. All 2023. I am very bullish on this. I don't know what is this. What is this? Treasury. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I am very bullish on this. I don't know what is this. This is bullish. ADX positive here by signal. This, yeah, this is bullish. In the long term, is this like this to the moon? I don't know what is this. Potential reversal in the long term. Maybe 2023 we will see reversal. Potentially. 2 month chart. Let me see. I am curious. What is this? I don't know. Well, okay. Yeah, very bullish here. Continuation, yes, monthly. Very divergence in monthly, but it will take all this year. All this year. Yeah, but this is a reversal in progress, huh? Yeah, now H. What is that? NT. What is, okay, USDT, I guess is a coin. Okay, very, so, oh my god, they are very, very bullish. So very bad for the economy, I guess. Okay, so weekly chart for this asset. Let me see. Okay, it's defending the lowest point. Is it the same thing? Actually, this asset is a very good example for Solana. Solana is something like this, right? And it's testing here. You can imagine, right? Solana is around 20. This area is the lowest point. As you can see here, this asset is doing exactly the same thing I'm expecting for Solana. It's testing this area, of course. It's looking and it's holding, so $10. But the game is very simple. Any close below $10, I would say $8, $8.50 in weekly chart. You will see full, actually massive sell-off to $3. Okay, so if you are bullish on this, you don't wanna see this asset holding, and also you don't wanna see Bitcoin breaking 20k, because if you see Bitcoin breaking 20k, you will see this area destroyed, and you will see capitulation for this asset. Also, we have here the ADX positive here. Bad news actually. ADX positive here. The next week, the next close, we are gonna see the ADX crossing the 23 level. So, well, I think now you need to watch just Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin crash, everything is gonna crash more. Okay, no problem. NBX Australian, I think is this one. time frame, please. I will check. I'm gonna check the monthly. Okay, monthly time is still okay. This is a problem. The time in monthly here is in danger. Same as Bitcoin. Why? Because we have time, at least after all this year, to see something like this. So this asset must hold the ME55 around $2 for all the rest of the year. Yeah. If we don't see this asset holding $2 until November, I guess, all 2022, you will see full leg down to $1. Okay. So this is the monthly and the weekly chart. Let me see. In the weekly chart, I'm expecting a bounce. Actually, this area is a big area of demand here. So maybe sideways, and potentially you can see a side, maybe a pullback. Yeah, a bounce. Sorry, a bounce here. Yes. The problem here is we don't have. The DX is still positive and it's trending. So I will be very careful here. But yes, at least sideways, maybe in 1-day chart you will see a bounce here in this area around $2. But in the long term, if this area breaks, you will see $1 in the long term, of course, all this year. Theta is going to zero. Zero. Yeah, you're holding strong. Okay, maybe you will hold. I don't know your price, your entry point, but you will have to wait maybe a couple years. Okay, this asset, remember I was bullish long time ago here, around here, when I said, okay, it's breaking the ME55 here, you will see continuation and full sell-off. And the target, the long-term target is around 1.40. The long-term target around 0.50, 0.60, 0.40 is the long-term target. From there, maybe we will see a potential bottom there, and after that, maybe other bounce. Okay, so in the long term, but you will have to wait maybe in average maybe 1 year or two to see maybe sideways here and potential maybe a bounce here, if of course if this asset is gonna do something interesting, right? Because remember, if Bitcoin breaks 20k and we see 14k, I'm gonna be ready for the next potential scenario for Bitcoin, monthly bear market. Okay, remember, that's why I don't want to see Bitcoin breaking 20k. Yeah, honestly, it's gonna happen. Yes, one thing is my feelings, one thing are my feelings, other things are the facts. The facts is this: oil is very bullish. Oil is very bullish. Oil, let me see here. I think no, one moment. Oil, I think, which one? I forgot the symbol. Let me see, one moment, because it's the India. Do you know the symbol? I cannot remember. Yeah, here. I think it's this one, crude oil. This is bullish. This is bullish. This is bullish. Okay, we have a sell signal in monthly, but the problem is here is the monthly is sell signal here in monthly, yes, but the problem is the ADX. The ADX is about 23. That's why this is a problem. When people they see my system and this is the curve here with the dark blue or dark green, whatever you want to see, they enter in short. No. Here ADX is positive here, and also it's testing the previous high here. Potentially a pullback, yes, in the long term, but let me show you here, maybe in the 3 months chart. Shit. I have bad news. Fuck. Well, sorry, I don't want to say bad words, but this year is gonna be very bad for us, all of us. This is super bullish, super bullish. The ADX positive here in 3 months. Potential bear divergence we have invalidation, of course. Slope is positive here. Any close in July, actually, yes, July above, I will say 120 if we see the close, you can expect maybe sideways here consolidation and maybe other leg up in some point maybe to 140. Yeah, in the long term, of course, this year. I'm talking about this year, 2023, 2022, 2023. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Yes, it's the new Bitcoin. This is super bullish. Look at this. Look at beautiful chart. Beautiful, beautiful chart. We have a buy signal here, ADX negative here. Now the ADX positive here. This asset is testing the previous high here, and also the curve is breaking the zero line here. In the next 6 months, I don't know, what do you think, but this is like this. Okay, so well, I think I need to use an electric car, I guess, and cold water for taking shower, I guess. Tell me please share the symbol, because I don't know the symbol. I don't see this kind of charts. I am more focusing on crypto. Of course I have my private channel for stocks, but the volatility is very low. That's why I post when is something relevant. So this asset is bullish here. You can expect maybe in 1 month or 2 we will see a pullback potentially, yes, but in general, as long as the 6 months, especially with this close, any close below around 100, oh my god, for oil this month, it's continuation in the long term, at least all this year. Tesla, okay, let's talk about Tesla. What is Tesla? No, reversal. 6 months, very, very simple. You see below 650 next month, July 1st, reversal in the long term, $300 in the long term in some point this year, I would say. So yeah, reversal, same as Bitcoin. Be careful, you're holding Tesla, be careful here, because we are gonna see the first sell signal since 2016 for Tesla, and ADX is gonna be negative here. So fair enough, minimum target is gonna be 450 around there, and we will see maybe sideways here. That is the best scenario for Tesla. But any close below 450 in some point, maybe this year or next year, you will see full leg down. I don't want to see it, because if you see these kind of things, it's because we have something like 2008. So that is something like, no thank you. Okay, okay, let me see. Lithium, I think it's this one, right? Sparks. Okay, please, I want to see something. Let me oh, okay, line chart here. Line chart, we have line chart for this asset. Okay, no problem. Okay, let me do this. Okay, you know, line chart they are easier to read than candles. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. Marking them 55 here. Okay, area confluence here. Here we cannot use tool, just price action. Okay, so here is the area confluence here around 350, 300, 350, 370. This area I'm gonna start looking for a potential bounce here. And also why? Because we have a potential bullish divergence forming right now for this. So from this point and this point, so you can say, okay, from this point and sorry, so for this and this point and this point, so what is next? Well, I will start looking for maybe some consolidation here, yes, around this area, and maybe outer leg up in the long term around maybe 500 in the long term. Of course, if this area breaks, there is nothing to stop this asset to test around 245 around here, and that's it. Okay, so that is in the long term. Monthly, I guess. Let me see the monthly. Sorry, by monthly. Is this by monthly? Let me see the monthly here. Monthly bullish here. Why? Because, well, we have the sell signal here in 2021 here. All the danger zone is this area, and it's not testing the M55. That is the thing. Pay attention on here. This asset is not testing the M55, and also the curve is about to test the line maybe in a couple months here. But look at this. We the asset is not testing the ME55, so that means we have time, right? So when you see the ME55 testing here, is because you already have the potential in the buy signal here. That is the problem with Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't have this signature actually. Bitcoin is very bad. So here, like this, okay? Simple. Okay, so let me, okay, last chart, okay, because I'm done, almost done, okay? It was usually 1 hour, now it's 1 hour with 6. Okay, remember my friend, I am not financial advisor, okay? You burn, you give, you sell your coins is your responsibility, okay? I am not financial advisor. I am just sharing my experience in the markets, okay? Okay, it's going to 0, okay, simple. Oh yeah, 0. Yeah, this is a pump and dump coin, okay? Weekly chart, the ground is the limit, 0.20 maybe. There is nothing to stop here because I don't see more price action. Just I can see a big, maybe you know million token is something like this. Remember that token just pump like this, and after that, boom, like this to 0. It's the same thing, pump 0. Okay, so let me show you here the 1-day chart. Maybe I can help you here. Beautiful downtrend. The long term, of course, as long as is holding or is respecting the ME21 as resistance, every bounce is a short. Every bounce is a short as long as the ME21 is acting as resistance. Okay, so this asset, I have no idea what is this. I have no idea what is this. It's a meme coin for me, and it's like million token like this. Okay, so around 0 is gonna be the target. Maybe you want to see what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't know what this is. This million asset. Look at this, right? If we watch the chart, well, you see, very similar, right? People here calling for what, 1K, and I said here no, to 0. Yeah, and after that, well, my target hit $2. So far, one of the best technical analysis, right? Okay, so the ground is the limit. Yeah. I have an announcement, for all the Patreon supporters in my channel. Let me do. I don't want to say more than. I mean, I need to be careful with this, but I really want to show you how I really appreciate all your support. So I will try to do something with Patreon. Because Patreon has this something like merchandise. So I am thinking maybe a hat or something like a T-shirt about with the logo of my channel or something like that. And let me talk with, because I'm thinking to do it. Yeah, I need to talk with Patreon. But I wanted to show you all in my way to say thank you for all your support, all the Patreon supporters. Okay, so I will just do the announcement. Maybe I think next month. Yep, and I will let you know because I want to celebrate the anniversary for this. So the idea for now is maybe I will just I want to maybe some t-shirts or something like that with the logo or something. If you have an idea, I am open. Please let me know. Okay, my friends, I think that's it for today. And gold is to the moon. No, it's not to the moon, but volatility is very low, right? And this, as I said before, I will not change the technical analysis. This is like this. Okay, simple. In weekly chart, of course. One day chart here, still in sideways here, sideways, very close to the ME55 here and the ME21. As long as it's not closing 1,800, everything is to. In some point I'm expecting 1,900 to be tested. Okay. And that's it, my friends. That's it for today. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, and well, see you tomorrow. I really want to see Bitcoin breaking 20K. It's gonna be very good. Very good. In short term, maybe bounce. Yes, maybe bounce here. Let me tell you this bounce here to the moon, no, it's gonna be a short again. Okay, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero.